Isa pong Palestinian or Palestine mga sangkay ang nagsalita ngayon at kumakalat po ang kanyang video patungkol po sa isang malaking kalokohan na hindi po alam ng buong mundo. Bago tayo magsimula mga sangkay, pakisubscribe po muna yung ating channel. Ang baba po ng video na to, may makikita po kayong subscribe button. Pindutin nyo lamang po yan. Tapos i-click nyo yung bell at i-click nyo po yung all. Ulitin ko, click the subscribe down below, click the bell, and click all. At kung kayo ay nanonood sa Facebook, huwag nyo pong kalilimutan i-follow ang ating Facebook page. So ito nga po mga sangkay, isa pong Palestinian. Palestine ang nagsalita tungkol po sa katotohanan patungkol po sa Hamas at Gaza. Ito, panoorin po natin.
Please do not let Hamas brainwash
Yan po ha.
you into thinking it has achieved anything on our behalf.
Palestinian po yan, mga sangkay.
To my Palestinian brothers and sisters, and to anyone who supports the Palestinian people,
Okay, kaya ko ginawa ang video na to para malaman po ng marami. Kasi, ang napapansin ko ngayon, mga sangkay, itong Hamas, may mga supporters pa. Remember na ang Hamas po ay terror group. Ngayon, ito pong Palestinian, nagsalita po. Siguro hindi niya po kinaya, mga sangkay, dahil nga po, hindi alam ito ng marami sa buong mundo. Na tila baga akala nila itong Hamas tagapagligtas. Hindi po, mismong Palestinian ang nagsasalita. Ito, panoorin po natin ng dire-diretso.
I implore you, please do not let Hamas brainwash you into thinking it has achieved anything on our behalf. It hasn't. Not in the Gaza wars of 2021, 2014, 2012, or 2008. Each one of these pointless conflicts has been a catastrophe, costing us dearly in lives and treasure. Hamas is not a social justice movement.
Malinaw mga sangkay. Ayan po, basahin niyo mabuti. Hamas is not a social justice movement. Remember yung sinabi po ni Nas Daily? I hope napanood niyo yun, mga sangkay. Sinabi po ni Nas Daily yan, nauna pa, na itong Hamas ang dahilan kung bakit nangyayari ang kaguluhan ngayon sa Israel.
And it certainly does not care about the Palestinian people. It is a criminal gang that only cares about increasing its own power.
Yan ang Hamas, mga sangkay ha.
Israel is not the main cause of your suffering. Hamas is the main cause.
Malinaw na sinabi po ng isang Palestinian.
Israel is not your jailer. Hamas is. It was Hamas that led you into this most recent disaster. They told you that the Israelis were evicting innocent Palestinians from their homes in the Sheikh Jarrah area.
Grabe, yan po yung propaganda na pinapakalat itong militant group na Hamas.
Of East Jerusalem. It is a lie. The people living in those homes weren't tenants. They were squatters. They hadn't paid rent for decades. They told you that the Israelis planned to destroy the Al-Aqsa Mosque. This too is a lie. The mosque is still there. It will be there tomorrow. Say what you want about the Israelis. They are not stupid. They know that if they actually attempt to destroy Al-Aqsa, it would lead to war with every Muslim country. Yes, Hamas take actions and thus look strong next to its rival, the corrupt Fatah party. But the only action it takes is to lead us into chaos. Hamas has no ability and in fact no desire to govern. The water isn't safe to drink. The power goes out for hours at a time. Raw sewage washes up on your beaches. The Israelis are not responsible for these dismal failures. Hamas is, and everybody in Gaza knows it. It is Hamas that steal the imported cement meant to build houses for you.
Grabe.
And uses it instead to build a massive network of tunnels from which it hopes to terrorize Israel. Israelis.
Grabe.
It is Hamas that makes sure humanitarian aid meant for you is diverted to its favored elites, who then sell it for a profit on the black market. And it is Hamas that uses you as a human shield, stationing rocket launchers and missile arsenals in your apartments, office buildings, schools, and even hospitals.
Yan ay malaking katotohanan. Tingnan nyo ngayon mga sangkaya, ang ginawa ng Israel, binigyan po ng daan itong Palestine sa makaalis po doon sa Gaza. Pinapapunta po sila, I think doon po yung sa south. No? Binigyan po sila ng daan kasi talagang may gagawin na po yung Israel forces laban po sa Hamas. Talagang dudurugin na po sila. Kaya nga lang, anong sinabi ng Hamas? Hindi, huwag kayong umalis. Dito lang kayo. Huwag kayong maniwala sa Israel. You see, alam po natin kaagad kung ano ang nasa utak nitong Hamas. Wala pong mabuti silang iniisip. Ang gusto pa po nilang mangyari na madamay pa po itong Palestines sa gulo na yan.
Israel uses rockets to defend its people. Hamas uses people to defend its rockets.
Laki ng punto nun ah.
As for its war strategy, Hamas doesn't have one.
Please guys ha, after mapanood nyo ito, ikalat nyo itong video dahil importante na malaman po ng maraming kababayan po natin.
It fires missiles at the most highly populated regions of Israel with no specific target.
Grabe no, yan ang ginagawa nila sa Israel. Tapos ang iba po support sa Hamas. Remember, hindi po Israelites yung nagsasalita, Palestinian.
Yet, I know from my sources in Gaza that as much as 25% of all rockets launched by Hamas in May 2021 crashed within Gaza. 50 Gaza civilians were killed by these rockets.
Grabe.
Their deaths falsely blamed on Israel. Are you aware of the fact that some of the Hamas missiles that Israeli defense forces failed to intercept ended up exploding in places like Jaffa, Abu Ghosh, and Lud?
Tapos ang isisisi po nila, ipapakalat po nilang balita, Israel ang may gawa. Ay naku po.
Where Arab Israelis live, Palestinians living in Israel are as likely to be killed as Israelis themselves. Hamas couldn't care less. And what was gained? Palestinians living in these 4 buildings in Sheikh Jarrah will still eventually be evicted. A fact that has been known to those families since they sold away the title to those buildings. Think about the even greater number of Palestinians who are now homeless in Gaza because Hamas choose to hide weapons in residential buildings.
Grabe, yan ang ginawa kahit mga Palestinian ha. Walang pakialam ang Hamas kahit sa Palestinian. Yan po yung kanilang ginagawa dyan sa Gaza.
And when naive American and European NGOs offer millions to rebuild Gaza, who do you think will get that money?
Ayan na.
It won't be you, the people who really deserve it and need it. It will be the leaders of the Hamas gang and their friends who will add new rooms to their fancy villas. Rather than rebuild homes, purchase coronavirus vaccines, or provide social services for their people. And the peace you so deserve, the peace which could have been possible when Israel withdrew entirely from the Gaza Strip in 2005, will be even further out of reach. Hamas robbed you of that chance when it set up its military gang then. It's robbing you of the same chance now. No matter how many Jews it managed to kill, Hamas will never be satisfied. It will never stop lying, but you can stop believing its lies. I am Bassem Eid for Prager University.
Ang linaw po nun. Ang linaw ng impormasyon na inilabas nitong Palestinian. And I hope na ito po yung maging kaliwanagan ng marami sa mga taong pwedeng makapanood ng video na to. Kaya ikalat po natin mga sangkay. para mas malinawan po ang marami sa ating mga kababayan na nakakatakot kasi sinusuportahan nila yung Hamas. Tapos hindi nila alam kung anong mayroon sa Hamas. Kaya pala sinasabi ni Nas Daily na huwag kayong padalos-dalos. Hindi yung mga nakikita nyo, ako, mga po, akala nila ang sama-sama ng Israel. Akala nila, ako po. Ngayon, mas malinaw na, no? Isang Palestinian ang nagsiwalat. And I hope na mas maliwanag na ito sa lahat. And please, pakishare ang video na to. Bago po tayo maghiwalay mga Sangkay, pakisubscribe po muna itong isa kong YouTube channel. Hanapin niyo po ito sa YouTube, then click the subscribe, click the bell, and click all. Ako na po ay magpapaalam. Hanggang sa muli, this is me, Sangkay Janjan. Palagi niyo pong tatandaan that Jesus loves you. God bless everyone.